Hey, it's BrickTsar.
I was trying to keep a straight face.
I'm sorry. Yoda.
Whoa. Okay, that's
Don't drop Yoda. And White Boba Fett. So it's time for another bat, which is what's bat?
BrickTsar Answer Trio.
The BrickTsar Answer Trio. No, we're not doing that anymore.
Isn't that like 3 questions?
Yes, we're not doing 3. We're just doing 1.
Okay.
I'm sorry to break your heart. And I forgot what question we were going to do in this video. Alright.
From
Maurice O'Banner.
This one kind of makes me sad though. The way he worded it makes me sad. He didn't have a question mark, but BrickTsar. Are you still going to do Pablo's?
Are you still going to do Pablo's? Well, as you can see behind me, you may not know this. I've mentioned it in another video, but I don't do it every video, so this is the first video you're watching. That's my Bricklink store.
This is our store.
And if you don't know what a Pablo is...
You gotta slide in here and get your
What's
stuff.
a Pablo? Do you know what it stands for?
Picking a Bricklink Lego order.
Alright. So that's where somebody orders some pieces from me, and I pick them, and I show you me picking them. Didn't understand why people like that, but actually there were some people that like that, and actually help people that have their own stores to see different ways, different sellers.
Do stuff.
Keep their things organized. And if you could go back and watch other YouTubers that have Bricklink stores and see how they've evolved just over the last couple of years, it's pretty neat seeing the progress that some make with their Bricklink stores. So we teach each other. So if I watch somebody else's Pablo, I say, oh, look, I like what they did there. I'm going to try that in my area. But don't try what I'm doing here because you can't get to your store. But I will do Pablo's again when the store opens.
Which will be in about...
forever.
4 months.
We actually could do it sometime this year. But it all depends.
Well, let's try to do it before Star Wars 7 comes out.
Alright, so before December we will try to get the store open.
It's like it'd be like Star Wars Episode 9, and we still haven't done it.
Yeah. It's like, so if I haven't opened my Bricklink store by the time Star Wars comes out, 7, not 9. So
I know, but that's
what
what
I
I'm
know,
saying.
that'd be like
In
4
the
or 5
future.
years from now. Because I do need to get reduce some of my inventory just for the sake of space. I can't just... You know, I've done over 400 hauls on this channel, and some of those hauls were multiple things, and for years, for more than 15 years, I've been buying and selling Lego. That's how I've grown my collection. And right now, I'm only buying, and actually the buying has actually gotten less because I'm not getting a return by selling.
See, most people think like, whoa, you must be rich. I'm like, no, we just buy and sell.
Yeah.
You mean...
How do we get the sets we get? We do things that they might be Brick's heart, like, do you remember?
I want to talk about it.
Do you remember? I need
selling the good sets.
The Grand Carousel. So,
and that pirate
that's
set.
probably one of the all-time classic, if not sad, moments on BrickTsar is when They Might Be Bricks found out
I'm still not your son. I mean...
that I sold the Grand Carousel. He had no idea I sold it. So the Grand Carousel, I sold the Eiffel Tower, I sold all my original 12
I didn't know you sold the Eiffel Tower either.
Yeah, I sold
that was in the video?
No, it wasn't in the video that I told you. I didn't know you liked the Eiffel Tower. That's when we first started. If you go back and look at some of our early videos on BrickTsar's basement and beyond, you see the Eiffel Tower, you can see the Grand Carousel, you can see Tower Bridge. We still have Tower Bridge. But,
wow, we know Tower Bridge, but we don't have them.
But, you know, I like those models, but I also like a set that I paid $75 for, selling it for $850. So, and yes, sadly, if I wanted to build or piece together the Grand Carousel, it would cost me a whole lot more than what I sold it for. But at the time of me selling it, I thought I did good. And you know why I sold it? You're going to be real. Do you remember why I sold the Grand Carousel?
No.
It's to pay for the Son of Serpent.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Did you like the Son of Serpent?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we took it apart. Remember the time we took it apart? I was like, wow.
And I had to take it apart, but...
See, I mean, like, when we finished it, it was big, and after I started getting bigger, I'm like, wow, it's so small. And then when we took it apart, I'm like, wow, it's so big.
This is totally off topic, but I like those Connects boxes because if the set's tall, they make it like where the kid's standing next to it. But if the text small, the set's small, he's like on the floor looking up there. It's like the smaller the set, the lower down the kid is. It's kind of hilarious. So, but that's not Lego related. So, but yes, sadly, I have sold stuff that, you know, I would like to have kept, but you just can't keep everything, and there's a lot of stuff that I have that will be sold.
I remember before we got sofas in our room, we had the old sofas. We had all that Lego on the floor, like the old pirate sets, castle trains. They were the 9-volt trains, not 9-volt, 12-volt trains.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, and we had that pirate set that had the bridge and then a dungeon. It was on a one island piece.
All the pirate sets.
It was sitting up on top of the brown shelf, and I was like, I want to build that. And you're like, no, I gotta sell it.
Had all the castle sets. They're gone.
And
the pictures. You don't remember the blue screen of death incident, do you?
Blue what of death?
You were sitting at the computer. We were trying to load a game, and I turned away for a minute, and you go, Daddy, and I came back, and you didn't do anything, but the computer crashed. And on that computer I had not backed up the files, and that's where all the pictures are of all those sets we had. I took a picture because I sold them on eBay and some on Bricklink, and I took a picture of the set, and then I took a picture of the set with the kids in the picture because they were real little then. And
Daddy, what did you do with that? I didn't do anything.
What did you do with the computer?
But I remember you said when I was playing with the 12-volt, I had like the little part of it where the train goes and it bumps, but you're like, what are these pieces for? Like, you put them in the middle. So what I did is have them as the rails, but I put them in the middle of bricks. Oh. For the rails, I was like, I didn't understand what you meant by, you put them in the middle. I'm like,
I don't remember.
I would put them like in the middle of 2x4 bricks to be like in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, so we had that's why I do need to do Pablos again, or at least start selling again. But once we get everything organized, we will start doing that again, and you will be able to buy from my store. And if you buy from my store, I will include a BrickTsar business card. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. It's a very good question. Actually, on the surface, it seems like such a basic question, and we spent over 8 minutes talking about it.
8 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah, technically, some of that part was introducing this segment, and now this part is really like concluding the video. So the whole video, we weren't actually talking about Pablo. I'm rambling. So, if you have a question you'd like to see answered, leave it in the comments below. And check out our other bat videos. We try to do these Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. And catch you in the next one. It's BrickTsar.
And down through works.
This is the part where we end the video.
And then
sometimes we forget to end it.
Okay, there's some sets that you're not... I know we're going to end it, but there's some sets you're not going to sell. You're not going to sell Jurassic World. You're not going to sell any of the... Or one of the Back to the Future set. If we get the...
But I have extras.
Doctor Who set, you're not going to sell that.
I'm going to keep at least one, right?
Yeah.
Can I sell the extras?
You're not going to sell any of my space shuttles. You're not going to sell... What
about So Stupid?
You're not going to sell...
What about Yoda? I'm not selling the Vestas windmill. I may sell the Black Seas Barracuda. What do you think about that? I've already sold like 3 of them before, and now I got this one that I bought. I may sell it. I'll probably sell all the Star Wars sets eventually, except for
the
Yoda,
Death Star,
the X-Wing fighters,
the Death Star,
both Death Stars.
I'll keep. We need to build a Tumblr one day.
Oh yeah, I want to do Tumblr versus Tumblr video.
Yeah, so...
what else am I not going to sell?
You're not going to sell... There's like...
What can I sell?
You can sell...
I'll probably sell, like, creator sets and, you know, like something like this.
You're not going to sell any of the monorails that we have. None of the monorails.
I've already sold one.
The BlackTron one?
I sold the extra BlackTron one. I still have... Is it BlackTron?
You still have one that's...
Unitron.
You still have a completed
It's Unitron,
one.
right?
I know. You still have one that's completed.
I have a complete Unitron.
Okay, keep
and
that.
I have 2 complete of the other one.
You're going to keep the airport shuttle because we're going to put that in our city once we get finished.
And I actually regret, even though I already had the BlackTron, or Unitron, whatever it is, I actually regretted selling it because just that one had track. I wanted the track. I wanted to have as much monorail track as possible. But
yeah. There was one I was thinking in my head that I don't want you to sell.
And
I want to keep some of the Space Police sets.
Really? Because those are some that I was parting out. Now, what about Galaxy Squad? We haven't even built all of those.
Most of those sets that Legos made, those type of pieces, are like sets that were based off movies that came out in the 80s.
You think Galaxy Squad's based off of old movies?
Yeah, I mean, like, they probably had some pieces that looked exactly like they were from Tron or Starfighter.
We haven't even built all those, but I'll probably, after we build at least one of each, I'll probably sell some. Yeah. But can I sell duplicates? Are there any sets you want to keep duplicates of?
Well, if you buy the Doctor Who sets, the Kuso, or not Kuso ideas, keep 2 of them.
Sometimes if a set has more than one build, and I like more than one of the builds, I will buy multiples of them. I actually that's why we bought 3 of the Back to the Future DeLoreans, but they just made it where it's easy to convert from one to the other. So we only built, how many did we build? Just one?
Yeah, we just built one.
We just built the one. So I got like 6 other ones and we never built. And then, you know, some of these 3-in-1 sets, it's like, I don't really care for some of the alternate builds.
I want to keep, I want to finish that, I'm not going to bring it up. I want to build that Green Arrow that was in the, that set. Yeah.
Green Arrow?
So, thanks for watching. It's,
what are you talking about?
This bat, about Pablo, so, yeah.
Yes. This was the shortest bat ever.
Like
Did we say goodbye already? I forget.
Yes, and then I brought something up.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
We should start doing, another Mystery Science Theater segment, except it was a BrickTsar.
That's the... See, now you're getting off topic again, and
No,
I'm not mad at you.
Now that we got the green screen, we can do that.
That's exactly right. We want to do... and, you know, I was thinking of that, how, like, the Satellite of Love coming in, you could just tell it was in front of a green screen. I mean, that type of...
No, they didn't do theirs in front of the green screen. What they did, they had it in front of a big black canvas with reflective tape on it. Oh. That was it. And then they would push it through.
1990s technology.
I watched the behind the scenes.
Okay, so well, that was our intention. You know, we had another bat earlier. We talked about some of the worst Lego themes. I'll try to remember to put it in the description, but if I don't, you can look it up. What are some of the worst Lego themes? And what was I talking about?
We were talking about...
Oh, yeah, that's what I want to do, the Mystery Science Theater style reviews of horrible sets, where somebody like him is forced by some evil guy like me to review horrible Lego sets. Yeah,
so what we could do is just have, like... and we could also have our old videos that we made a long time ago.
We can make fun of our own videos. That's awesome. Who was that guy that did that? In his, we saw a YouTuber.
He did it. Except what I liked about it, it was Lego, Back to the Future, Mystery Science Theater all put together. He sat in front. He sat with a green screen, and he was looking at his old Lego Back to the Future movie he made, and he was making fun of it.
Oh, okay. So we could do that because there's plenty to make fun of.
Yeah.
Because we're pretty bad. So we're trying to.
I was trying to make like old.
No. I was pretty bad. You were pretty good. Your dad just didn't let you have a good camera.
Yeah, you had 2 cameras. One was like awesome. Other one was like, and you made me use it.
Remember what happened when I gave your sister a camera? When I upgraded cameras, I gave her one.
She wrote all over it.
No, she dropped it.
Oh.
You know, so that's what I was always afraid of.
I want to say, yeah.
Sorry, Zarevna, if you're watching this. I'm not trying to bring up...
If you're still watching this.
If anybody... Hello,
if you're
is
still
anyone
watching
alive
this,
out there?
then you'll be able to hear what my real name is at the end of the video.
What is your real name?
Well, my YouTube name is DMP Bricks because at the end of the video I'm not going to
There's another video.
But I wanted my real name to be...
Sylvester?
You wanted to name me Axel.
Axel. I did want to name you Axel.
Well, I'm not trying to make fun of that name.
It's a good Swedish name.
But my real name is Jet.